Hello, 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 everybody. It is your baby boomer, Kitty Lane. Let's try this again. Hello, everybody, and welcome into the den. Oh, wow. I am your mama Cougar, aka Kitty Lane, that baby boomer from the peninsula in Virginia. And we are here in the castle of Create and Relate. I know it looks a little dreary in here today. I had to change up where I was sitting because everything is going to be like kind of rush today, but it's okay. We got it. Hello, sis. How are you, gorgeous? I've had a very busy morning, and it's going to be another busy day. And that's fine. I like busy. I like busy. Hello, Vivian. How are you? So happy to see you. Oh, wow. Okay. So, like I said, we're going to get through the day pretty quickly. Um, breakfast, I had, first of all, let me go back 554 subscribers and holding. We are good. Our viewing hours are rising once again. So we're headed there, guys. And then a little bit later, I'm going to tell you what I'm doing in moving forward. Breakfast, I had a half of a vegetarian burrito and some hash browns. It was a half order. Then my daughter and I had, my daughter got a whole order and we split everything in half. As for coffee, I do have coffee. This is actually brewed and not Keurig. So I have my brewed Folgers Black Silk, still Folgers Black Silk. It's going to be Folgers Black Silk until they tell me I'd better not take another sip, and that's how they're going to have to say it. I'm with it for life. It's with me for life. Okay, so, and I also have Cinnabon and caramel macchiato creamer. And this is my second cup of coffee today. I had 4 ounces of, I don't know what kind of coffee it was. When I went to the doctor this morning, I needed the coffee. I have to tell myself to breathe. Then, as far as my drink, I do have a bottle of water. It's a little bit out of reach, but I do have it. And it's time for our first emoji. I need an egg. I need either a boiled egg, a fried egg, not poached. I think that's the only way I can't. We can even do egg drop soup, or the word egg would be fine. Okay, so F for the focus. It is Tuesday. This is the day that we put our week. We get our week all set up. So what I have done is I've gone on and made out my chart of whips. Now, what's the difference in these whips, you say? If they have an open heart, these are whips that are currently being worked on. If they have a completed date, that whip has been completed. And this goes from Saturday to Saturday. Okay? Um, the things up here that don't have hearts, they're pretty much ideas of things that I want to start. I did think of something today. I was going through the Facebook Reels and I found a way to connect granny squares that was absolutely phenomenal. And I definitely think that I'm going to try that. If you remember the 100 balls of yarn that I got from Amazon not too long ago, Okay, I didn't want y'all to read it. I want y'all to know that it is good, but not necessarily y'all to read it. I have like my scooter lap throw, the third sisterhood blanket, the fourth sisterhood blanket, the sister's blanket for Caleb's sister's blanket, wedding bliss blanket, my DC for Life robe. I brought it back into my room, John. Um, the spread blanket, which is right here, the C2C love blanket, and then the C2C queen blanket. My daughter indicated that she wants, well, no, I offered her I offered her a blanket, and she described that she wanted it huge. So I have enough 5 weight yarn that I can make her a huge wrap yourself until you get lost in it blanket. It's just going to be colorful. And she said, that's fine. The carpenter's wheel, which is up top over there, I'm going to pull that back down. The pick a stitch, which I still want to do that. The crossbody bag, I still want to do that. Uh, the fleck cowl, I finished a fleck cowl, but I'm also working on a second cowl. Fleck cowl. And then I'm making my grandbaby a vest. Um, and I had forgotten about Max's PJ Masks blanket, so I had to put it on the list. And there was also my grandson's first bus driver, Miss Mary, sweetest lady you ever wanted to meet. And she indicated some time ago that she loves Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. And I told myself then that I wanted to make her a blanket. So I put that on the list. Then there's Purple Pleasure. I've got the purple sparkles from Mainstay. And then I've got the purple, the Quran Soft Purple that I got from Lori. I'm going to put those together and make myself a spread for my birthday. Now, I have birthday blanket down here, and I don't know if you remember. I don't know if I can even find it. I made a motif that looked like a flower, not a flower in the middle. The whole motif looked like a flower. And I wanted to make a blanket out of that. And I think I made like 7 of the motifs. And I realized how I could put them together to make a blanket. And then I didn't do anything else with it because I needed 63 of those motifs. I haven't gotten there yet. What? Yes, I did. I said the scrap blanket. Dalen Spread is a Ghostbuster. I mean, a Ghost Brother. So I already said that. We're not listening. We're not hearing me. I am really digging through this box with my reacher. I'll go over these with you too, so y'all can see that I do keep up with the things that I create. Wow, y'all, I created a lot of. Oh, Jesus! I didn't know it was that many. I made a lot. Oh, I made a lot. Okay, well, I found the motifs. But now that I've pulled just about everything out the box, I might as well finish. Am I right about it? Okay, now that I have a lap full of lusciousness, y'all remember that? Shells by the Bay? Yeah, that was the first Stitcherhood blanket. And I don't even remember the names of these. Just that motif. I mean, that square. And let's see, was this one that one? Nope. That's an altogether different one. So if somebody says they want squares and these two are the same, and then the single crochet, and another one, and another one, and the pinwheel, cluster buck, I believe it was. I forgot who this was. I think this was Thunderdome, if I'm not mistaken. And I think this was the moon. And I don't know if one was the moon and one was the sun, but I got those. And some more clusters and popcorns and such. This was craters. The other one was the moon. That's what that was. And there's some more popcorns. I think I called that one puffin stuff. And another pinwheel. And this was just pretty. That one, oh my God, it reminds me of a stained glass. And this one was a circle, and I have found a way to put them together. And there's another puffy one. And then the thermal half double crochet. And another one that I had started putting together. And another one. I think you remember that one. This was the gated garden. I loved that one. I absolutely loved that one. There's another one that's kind of open in the middle. And another one with puffs. And yet another one. I think this is the one that I went from the square and I was turning it into a circle. And then I was going to turn it back into a square when it was all over. Now, this is the one. Thank you. No, some of them I didn't get to do a tutorial on yet. But this one, I knew I did not, I have not done the tutorial for this one yet. But this is the one that I wanted for my birthday blanket. So, what I'm considering doing, being that I'm calling my birthday blanket Purple Pleasure, I'm thinking about making all of these in purple and putting them together and still mixing the shimmering the mainstay sparkle with the Quran soft. Whoo! boy, I made that hard. And then, of course, there's the Just For Me cardigan. I really, really, really want to do that Just For Me cardigan. And I think that I have what I need to do that one. Yeah. The Corner to Corner Queen that I mentioned, this is the start of it. And I consider this part of it Rome. They say Rome wasn't built in a day. Well, doggone it, I did it. This was Rome, and it was built in a day, along with some other stuff that I did that day. It was one of those crocheting days, and I was crocheting. But those are the things that I have going on right now. The Wedding Bliss blanket, I do have to frog a side and a half. I'm not ending up with the right counts. I tried it again last night, and for some reason I only have one side to frog, because once I got to that side, I was able to get the count down from 101 to 99, but I have to figure out where these extra 2 stitches are coming from. I'm supposed to have 97 stitches on each side. The round before had 93 on each side. I've counted each one in that round, and I don't know where I'm adding these stitches. So I'm thinking about doing that one early in the day so that I'm wide awake and it's not at night where I'm nodding off and losing count and the stitch markers are not making sense to me. And so I'm thinking about doing that during the day. That was a lot. One of the things I want to talk to you about, I have to get this out here verbally so that you all keep hearing it. I do want to do the pick a stitch. And what's going to happen there, we're going to start with my basic circle, and then we're going to turn it into a square, and it's going to be this big, beautiful square blanket. I don't know how long we're going to do it. I don't know, I don't have any of the logistics right now. I do know that I want to start it this month. So what I'm going to do is right after midnight, I'm going to go ahead on and get the basics started like I want to start it. The chain 5, 16 double crochets, and then the 16 back loop, only double crochets, and then the double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1. Thank you, baby. I said thank you. I'm on my live. So we're going to have the 16, 16, 32. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead on and do those first 3 rounds. But I will probably make a video. And show you how I'm doing those. I might even take it out to 4 rounds. And then from there, what we'll do Thursday, just before we do the trivia, is I'll either post 2 stitches, and what the majority chooses in those stitches is what we'll do for the next 2 rounds. And then when we come back next week, we'll pick another stitch and we'll do that another 2 rounds, and we'll just keep doing that every time we need. Okay? So that's how that's going to work. Also, starting next year, I'm still getting it all figured out. Thank you, babies. Okay. Thank you. What we're going to start next year is the color, picking the colors. And in January, we're going to pick 3 colors. And the way it's going to go, you pick 3 colors. For the month of January, for the sake of posting, gifting, whatever you want to do with whatever you make, everything that you post, your name is going to go in a bucket we're going to pull. And somebody's going to get something really cute, really special. But you get to post your pictures. Your name will go in the pot for each thing that you do. If something else is going on somebody else's channel and you can use that same piece for their channel, great. You can have a total of 4 colors in your project. We will be choosing three. Those three colors, or two of those three colors, or one of those three colors has to be the basis of your project. What you can use, I can't see the name. Hello, Jan, dear Living Life. How are you? How are you? What we're talking about is next year, but I'm trying to get everybody in tune. Like I said, you're going to pick three colors in January. Just for the sake of throwing it out there, we're going to say purple, orange, and yellow. You have a choice as to a base color. Three colors you can pick from: blacks, whites, and browns. And I put an S on each one because you can use like white, off-white, cream, or you can use blacks, which is like the black, the dark charcoal, the smoky, or whatever, or the browns, the tan, the brown, the coffee, the toffee, being that they come with such a range of colors. Whatever one you use, it can only be one. If you choose cream, it has to be cream only for these projects. If you choose medium gray, it has to be medium gray. Let's say, like we said, purple, orange, and yellow. Let's say you want to just use orange and yellow and black. Then it has to be, for this particular project, it has to be the orange, the yellow, and black. But if you choose black and you choose to make more than one item, even if you choose to use all three colors in the next item, if you use your base color, it has to be black. That has to be constant throughout for that month. Now, you want to be careful in choosing your colors because no color can be duplicated the following month. Not your base color, not either one of your three colors. And you want to keep the following month in mind because in February, we have Valentine's Day. So you might want to say pick brown to go with whatever in January, because you might want to use white in February. You might want to use red and white, or red, pink, and white. Now February is going to be different because a lot of people like to use brown to represent chocolate. That is okay, but it has to be like brown or very close to, I'm trying to find the brown, not cream, not beige, not tan, but brown. So that's the only month that might get a little muddy. And then, of course, when you pick for March, if you want to use leaves for February, we can't use the green for March. So I'll just keep explaining it as we go along so that everybody will. I'm good and interested to hear what you're doing for next year. Thank you. So that's what we're going to do. Each month we're going to change up the three colors. You get to choose what base color you use. I might want to use gray for January, and Joan might want to use white for January. So whatever base color you choose, that is your personal choice. But we as a group will pick the three colors. Okay, we'll probably pick for them. I don't know. Like I said, definitely you want to keep the following month in mind. And I don't think picking the colors out of a hat will be good because I don't know. It might present a challenge. We'll think about it and see what we're going to do. But we're going to have some really, really beautiful colors. Every project that you submit, your name is going to go into a pot. Your name going in the pot will be pulled at our last Thursday meeting that month, same as the trivia, but the last Thursday meeting of that month. And that's when I'll tally everything up. That Saturday, be it the last of the month or the very beginning of the following month, is when the winner will, that's when the drawing will happen and the name will be announced. Whew. I hope y'all understood me. A couple of times I had to reach out and grab me and say, hey. So those are the things that we will be doing for next year. But like I said, starting tomorrow, I am going to start with my 4-round base. And we will definitely start adding stitches. If you want to follow along with this, I would really love it. And I would love for you to post pictures in the community post. That would be so awesome. We got to start using my community post, guys. There's also a poll in the community post where I'm asking you a yes or no. And right now, it's leaning towards yes. So I'll put out there that we will start the trivia Thursday. Thursday, we will start trivia. I already have my trivia tally sheet set up. So I'm ready for you guys. Now, what we do with trivia, when you participate, we do have 5 Thursdays in July. So you can get up to 5 entries just by participating and not getting one question right. That's 5 entries. But for every, and I will be adding up, I'll be keeping score. For every 10 correct responses, your name goes in the pot again. Now, talking to the CEO, what she said was, for everything over that 10, we will round up completely. So if you have 12, it's like having 20. If you have 19, it's like having 20. So anything into that next 10, it's going to raise up to the next 10. So it's a little better than we had it. It'll give some that little extra boost. So on the 2nd of July, we will have our first trivia. And just to show you, we've already got trivia questions started. Yes, I've been working, guys. I have been working. So don't forget early in the live to refresh your comments so that everybody will be getting their answers in around the same time. And however, I let you know from the participants how many answers we have. Yes, I'm trying. I'm trying. But I let you know how many answers have come in and if we're waiting on another answer. And then I give you the correct answer. I won't tell you that we have so many correct answers. I won't tell you if someone has answered correctly until I get all the answers in. And that's why I like to know who's participating. And that way we can keep up with whatever answers or whoever's coming in. Don't feel like you don't know anything. I am randomly picking these. I can tell you if you want to try to get ahead of the game and you're watching on YouTube, type in quiz in the search bar. Usually I do general quizzes, I do food quizzes, I do kid quizzes, science. I pick from whatever genre. So, if you want to randomly pick out one and just check out the quizzes every day, just to have that useless trivia floating around in your head, because Kitty just might ask this question. I don't get every answer from there, I also go to Google. I also listen to my grandkids and my family. I also listen to things that happen out here around me. I will go research statistics for things. Sometimes you might get something personal about me or the channel that we've talked about. So just know that these are coming from anywhere. Now, what happens the last Thursday, I think is going to be the 30th of July, if I'm not mistaken. All the names will be put into the pot. I keep a tab first of everybody who's participating. The names will go here. You'll get a check mark for every time that you participate. It'll look like a fraction. The first day, it'll be a check mark, and however many questions you got on that day. This day will be added to it. This day will be added to the ones before, so I can keep score of how many questions you got right. And however many check marks you have will show me how many times you've entered. And then I'll take that bottom number and divide it by 10. Say you answer 70 questions correctly. Let's say 73. Then 73 divided by 10 is 7.3, which means you'll have 8 entries. Plus, if you were in all 5 times, that'll be a total of 13 entries. Okay? We're not pulling on your birthday. We're actually going to be pulling August 1st. But the day that the names will go in will be right after the trivia on the 30th. That's when everything is going to go into the pot. Yep. So we will have that going on. And what I have done today, I am trying to enhance the channel. So we went today looking into better equipment for the channel. And I have to talk to my crew and see what we can do about making some of this happen. We want to look for, we're looking at laptops actually with lots of storage. I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me. But with lots of storage, good video quality, good sound, and yeah, the prices that were quoted me from the one place that I've looked so far, it's a little steep for my blood, but I have other options to check out. But at least I know what I'm looking for now, and that's what I went there for, to get a basis of what I need to look for. And definitely going to go outside of them, look into a few other places, and see what I can come up with. I'm like super excited. It's like shopping for that big Christmas item before Christmas. I know they say Christmas in July, and oh my goodness, if it could happen in July, y'all would probably see me doing simulated backflips. I'd probably create an AI of myself and have the AI. I'm not going to do a backflip. No. I'm not going to do a backflip, a back tumble, a back crawl. The only thing I'm going to do on my back is sleep or get a massage. I know my limitations, okay? So, yes, I'm excited about all of that. I'm just excited as we move forward and see, where we're headed and how we're going to get there. And yeah, so much excitement going on. I got a couple of deliveries that I'm waiting for, a challenge that has been presented to me, and I can't wait to get started on that because I have this idea stuck in my head, and of course, I don't really follow a lot of other people. And what I mean by that is, I don't generally do what other people do. I'm 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 like my father, and that I'm very much radical, and I march to the beat of my own drum. I know I could get hurt. I got enough on me to hurt, so I don't need to hurt anything else. But yeah, and me being such a radical, I have this idea in my head, and I know that it's going to be absolutely stunning when I do it. So yeah, I'm excited about that, and yeah, I'm excited, and I can't wait to do it. Yeah, so yeah, and hmm, something else I wanted to ask you guys about. I might put it in a poll, but in going to the store today and riding through, I was also looking for the like brain teaser games for the kids because they need to exercise that part of their brains that just isn't on TV. It's just not. You're not going to find it in the gaming system. The I know the word, and it just escapes me right now. Oh my God. It's not critical thinking. It's not practical. It's whatever. It's the same concept as solving the Rubik's Cube. It's that skill set. And I can't think of the word for it right now. It's here, but it's not connecting to come out here. It's not decision making, it's not critical, it's not practical. Uh, but at any rate, I want something that's going to challenge them in that way. And if it means that I have to get one for each one of them, then that's what I want to do. That was my sole purpose for going over. And I was like, well, while I'm here, I might as well check this out. Um, but yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to getting the kids out of the boob tube and back into reality. And yeah, the little games that we used to play as kids, like when you had the two metal rings that were locked together and you had to take them apart. Good morning, Racine. How are you? Oh my goodness. But yeah, when you had the rings, like the triangles that you had to put together and you had to take them apart. Those types of games or those types of brain teasers. That's what I'm looking for the kids. So I got some more research to do. And what I'm going to put in the poll, because I only have a few of you here today, so you can think about it and answer it in the poll. How do you feel about putting puzzles together? I have a 2,000 piece puzzle that I have yet to put together. And every time I take it out and start it, I get probably about 200 pieces put together, and I end up putting it all back up. And it's probably missing a few pieces, but y'all, I've had the puzzle for over a year, and I love putting puzzles together. So I was thinking about, you know, using some of our time together, and we put puzzles together. Yeah, just to give us a break for a day. Maybe I'll do that on one of the non-live days. Instead of doing a crochet with Kitty, we'll do like a puzzle with Kitty. That might work. That might work. And I can give myself a mental break and spend probably about an hour a day out there putting puzzle together. That might work. I can see that happening. It's been 13 years since I put a puzzle together. Well, it's time to come out of that 13-year drought. And I'm not saying do something crazy like I did and go get a 2,000 piece puzzle. No. You can start with a 50-piece puzzle. You can start with a 100-piece puzzle. Why not? Why not, sis? Why puzzles? No. Aside from the fact that Hapan wouldn't let you. Hapan will not allow you to do a puzzle. No, he won't. He is not going to stand for that. But yeah, I think it's something I know it's something I want to get back into, but I would love to, share that experience with you guys, so you can see my process. I'm a weird one. Please understand that. And the thing about this puzzle, it's pretty much separated. If you remember the lunch boxes that had, or the lunch trays where they had the four equal containers, I forgot what they call them. It's some kind of box, and eight of them came together. I have separated my pieces. So I have like 4 or 5 trays where each section is full of pieces. I know it sounds weird, but I'll show it to you. It's already separated. I just got to put the dang thing together. Yes, your boy. Your boy. We love Hapan. I love Hapan. Hapan is the sweetest. He really, really is. Hapan be fussing everybody out. He gives all of y'all the business. He really does. Okay, so what am I waiting for? I'm lost. I'm lost. I did get wrapped up in what we were talking about, and I forgot to ask for my second emoji. And what I'm asking you all for is a tiger head, a cat head with stripes. If you see a whole tiger, that's fine. I would love to have a tiger emoji. Or you can type out the word tiger, and that'll be fine. So that's our second emoji today. Um, oh, okay. Thank you for the tiger. You're great. Thank you, Vivian. Thank you, Racine. Oh, I just feel so. I love my cats. I absolutely love my cats. And this is as close as I can get to them without the eyes being swollen, grossly swollen. And yeah, yeah, it's not pretty, guys. It's not pretty at all. Anytime you try to blink, and the white matter of your eyes won't allow your eyes to close. It's not pretty. It's not. Um, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get to the puzzle today. There are two other things that I wanted to tell you all. First of all, any annual exams that you all have to do, please make sure you stay up on those. Your annual physical, if you still qualify for your pelvic exams, please do it. Your colon examinations, please get that tested. And your mammograms. Yes, we had the chest manipulations done today. And usually I dread it because the person who usually does mine is so abrasive. And I usually come home almost in tears, if not in tears. I mean, to the point that I'm usually crying myself to sleep because it's so uncomfortable. She usually hurts my rib cage, my neck, my shoulder, my chin. By the way, she has me positioned on the machine, and from the time I started getting reminders about it being that time of year, I just kept praying and praying and praying. Please, let me go to one of the other people, please. I just. And then this little lady came out front today, and she called my name, and I'm thinking maybe they have a like hostess now. Maybe they have someone to come get people. I knew that I was going to have this lady, but the lady who came and got me was the one who did my examination today, and I left feeling intact. I was not in tears. I was comfortable. It was a totally different experience. So speak up for how you feel, guys. Please speak up for how you feel. Regardless of what people are doing, nothing can change if you don't speak up. Does the other lady still have her job? Yes, but in another state. You know, I never want anybody to lose their job, but if they can be retrained and retaught how to work with people, then that's my goal. You know, because I understand it's hard out here. I don't want anybody to lose their job. No, I don't. But at the same time, it's not fair to the patient to leave in tears, you know, to be apprehensive about getting tests done because someone mishandled them. That's not fair either. Oh, it's not squealing, it's not tattling, it's looking out for your own best interest. That's all it is. And we deserve, I tell you all the time, you deserve the best. You deserve the best. Okay, so our joke of the day. So y'all thought I forgot? No. Hmm. What is it called when you tase an inmate? What is it called when you tase an inmate? What is it called when you tase an inmate? It's called Shaka Khan. Oh my goodness, yes, Shaka Khan. Ooh, Lord, have mercy. That was cute. That was cute. And I am going to leave you with the quote of the day. I think we did good for being here for 50 minutes. Yes. This quote is by yours truly. You've heard it before, and you're going to hear it again some more until you get it. A little bit lengthy, but I want all of y'all to remember this. And if it means you got to hit rewind and write it down, hit rewind and write it down. Here we go. In order to connect with the rest of you, tap into the best of you. Examine the mess of you. Eradicate the less of you. Minimize the stress of you. Embrace the quest of you. Celebrate the zest of you. And you, ooh, wait a minute, celebrate the zest of you. And when you go through the test of you, show the world the yes of you. Okay? Do I need to repeat the quote, John? I know that's a lot. I know that's a lot, but take from it what you can right now and just realize that when the world slaps you in the face, put on your boxing gloves and fight back. That is also a kitty mantra. Okay? When the world slaps you in the face, put on your boxing gloves and fight back. There is nobody in the world like you. Nobody. I don't care if you're a twin, a triplet, a quad, a quint, doesn't matter. There is nobody in the world like you. You are an individual. Celebrate your individuality. Fight for your individuality. Put a stamp on the world with your individuality. Get it? Got it? Good. You guys know that I love you. Quick announcement. Um, Thursday will be my last live for this week. I will not be coming to you with a Flex Friday or a show off Saturday, as I will be celebrating with my family. But I will be back the following Tuesday. So I will be back a week from today. I will be here Thursday also. But then Friday and Saturday, I won't be here. I won't be on live. I'll be here, but I won't be on live. My focus will be with all of my babies. We're going to find a grill somewhere. Yes, we are. The 4th of July. Yes. Yes, celebrating the 4th of July. The family's going to get together. We will not be able to go to the family reunion this year, so we are going to do our own little family reunion thing. And we're going to come together. Yeah. And this is my family. I'm the matriarch of this little family. So this is me, my kids, and my grandkids. Yep. I'm excited. I love you guys and know that I will see you in 2 days. Look for one video. Look for it as long as YouTube allows me to upload it. There will be a video today, and there might be one tomorrow, and might be another one Thursday. I'm just saying, you might want to look for them. I love you guys. I will see you soon. Until then, peace out. Remember, you're great. You're great. Put a stamp on the world with you. Peace out, guys.